Hi, good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a great New Year, and everybody has made their New Year's resolutions. So I hope today's class can help you if your resolution is to be healthier this year. So I am going to go over the MyPlate, and I will also go over on how you can incorporate all the 4 food groups of the MyPlate into every meal. Okay, so I am going to show you today how to make a cauliflower veggie stir fry. And for those ingredients, you will need some either canola oil, avocado oil, or any other oil that you have at home. I'm going to use grapeseed oil today. You need 2 large eggs, which you will beat those and scramble those. 1 cup of scallions, 1 chopped one some chopped garlic. I'm going to use 4 cloves today of chopped garlic. 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger, and you will also have 1 head, a cauliflower head. You will be making it like a rice cauliflower. So I used my chopper over here, but if you don't have one, you can grate your cauliflower with a grater. You will also be using peas and carrots. I'm going to use these snow peas, and I am going to add peppers to this one also. So you can add, any other vegetable that you want. You can also have them either frozen or fresh. Then we have our carrots already chopped here, bite-sized carrots. Then you have your broccoli, your florets, also like in small bite-sized pieces. And then for the sauce, you're going to use some soy sauce. I found this. Here it is. You want to look for less sodium soy sauce, so your food won't be too salty. And I'm going to use some maple syrup. Some maple syrup here. Some rice vinegar, which is right here. Some rice vinegar here, and some pepper flakes, and a little bit of the sesame oil. Okay, all right. So what you want to do first, and you do want to either grate or in a food process chop your cauliflower. So I did that already here. Okay, this is chopped up, and I have it here, so ready to use. Alright, so you want to grate the cauliflower, like I said, either in a food processor or a health hand grater, which I've done there. And then in the pan, you want to heat 2 teaspoons of oil and over the skillet on medium heat, and then you're going to add the eggs and scramble them until the eggs are cooked. Okay, so you want to make sure you have everything cut. So I do have the broccoli florets already cut. I already have the carrots cut. I have the peas, and like I said, I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper in there. Okay, so you want to chop everything up before you start your skillet, because this way it's easier to just add everything in there once you're ready. Okay. So what I did is I already started chopping my my garlic here. Okay, so you want to mince the garlic. You do that by taking your knife, put your hand on top of your knife. So first you cut it in small pieces, and then you start mincing. And you can do the same thing with your ginger. So like I said before, it doesn't specify in your recipe how much cloves. It does specify 1 cup of scallions, and then it says chopped garlic cloves minced. But like, so you can add more garlic, you can do less garlic. It's really up to you. But I am going to, I did about minced about 3 cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to chop my ginger. So the ginger, it does call for 1 tablespoon. So it's about this much right here. Again, you want to slice it. And then just like you did your garlic, you want to chop that or mince that in smaller pieces. Just like so. So you can add the garlic and the ginger together, since they will be added in your stir fry together. And then you want to take your scallions and just chop them small pieces. It does call for 1 cup of scallions, so 1 cup would probably be maybe this whole thing. Let's see. Let's measure that and see. Yep, so that's about 1/2 cup. So if I use the whole thing, it will make 1 cup. Ooh, starting to make my eyes water here. Okay, so up there. Okay. All right, so once we have everything chopped, we are set to go. Move this out of the way. Okay. So we're now set for the skillet. Move it over so you could see. There you go. All right. Turn that on. Okay. Okay, so you want to take your whisk and beat your eggs a little bit. So like I was saying before, on the MyPlate, you have your 4 food groups, which you have your eggs, which is part of the protein. And your fruits and your vegetables is part of your food group, your dairy, and your grains. Now, the peanuts are optional. I'm going to leave that out in this dish. But if you would add your peanuts in there, you also have your protein. Okay, so in your pan, you want to heat about 2 teaspoons of oil. Two. Okay, let that heat up for a little bit. Okay. So on the MyPlate, the MyPlate is divided, like I said, into 5 groups. You have your fruits, your grains, your vegetables, your protein, and your dairy. So you want to try to, in every meal, try to get all your food groups. Between you probably won't get all 5 in one meal, but at least try to get 3, and then maybe as a snack you can try to add the other one that maybe you didn't get. For example, in your breakfast. So, for example, if you make an omelet, you can make a veggie omelet. So you have your protein, your vegetables. If you add a little milk in your eggs, or you serve your milk as a side, then you'll have your dairy. If you add your cheese in your omelet, then you have also your dairy. So there you're at least getting three parts of the MyPlate. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is just about done. Heat it up. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. All right, so we want to wait till that gets warmed up a little bit, and we're going to scramble those eggs. Okay, so if you want to know a little bit more about the MyPlate, you can go on the website myplate.gov, and it will give you a personalized calorie plan for it's an individually personalized calorie plan, but it's based on your age. It's based on rather you're male or female. It also asks you if how much physical activity you do, and also on your weight. So I mean, you can make your own plan. You can put all your information in there that it asks, and it'll give you your own calorie plan. But so the basic of the calories is 2,000. So that's the what the daily food groups are based on. So I'll go over how much is needed in each group per day, and that's pretty much based on a 2,000 calorie diet. Okay, but like I said, you can go in and get your own personalized plan. Okay. So since we're making the eggs right now, let's talk about the protein. So it is recommended that you eat a variety of protein, foods such as beans, soy, seafood, lean meats, poultry, and any nuts and seeds. Just make sure they're not too salted. Okay. And it's recommended that you have at least seafood twice a week. Okay. And then if you're going to choose a meat, you want to choose a lean meat, at least 93% lean. Okay, so now we have our eggs scrambled. Okay. I'm going to take this off the pan, put it in a bowl, because we'll have that. We'll add that back in a bit after we do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have my scrambled eggs. I'll lower the heat just a little bit. And then you just want to wipe off the pan a little bit. Just get that egg out of there. Just wipe it off a little bit here. Okay. I'm going to wipe it a little bit more because it kind of stuck to this. So I'm just going to wipe it a little bit off here. So since this is a stir fry, you can use, if you have a wok, you can use a wok. That would be great. Or you can use a shallow pan like this one. Okay. All right, so now we're ready for the vegetables. So you want to add 2 tablespoons of oil in the pan again. Eggs over here. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Then you want to add your broccoli. And we're going to add the scallions. And we're going to add the garlic and the ginger. All right, I'm going to give that a stir. So you want to cook this until it's nice and soft, being careful not to brown it. About 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so back to my plate. On our vegetable group, it is recommended that you eat a variety of vegetables, and you can add them to any of the any dishes like casseroles, sandwiches, wraps. You can add it like I was saying before, maybe in an omelet. You can add your vegetables to a smoothie. You can also, if you have some choosy eaters at home that don't like their vegetables very much, you can always sneak them in their smoothies, or you can sneak them in their maybe a pasta sauce. Maybe they love spaghetti and you're making your sauce. You can always add some of the vegetables in your pasta sauce. So it is recommended that you have at least 2.5 cups of vegetables every day. And like I said, you do want to vary, so it's a good idea to just choose different colors of your vegetables. It's just so you can make sure that you're getting the nutrients that all the vegetables are giving you. So about 2.5 cups, that's about maybe, for example, 2 cups of raw spinach, 1 cup of cooked collard, kale, or turnip greens, 1 small avocado, 1 large sweet potato, 1 cup of maybe peas. That's included in your 2.5 cups of vegetables per day. Okay, so it's getting a little soft. And for your fruits also, it's recommended you get 2 cups of fruit every day. So like a small apple or a large banana, 1 cup of grapes, even 100% fruit juice is is considered as in your 2 cups of a day. Okay, so yeah, now it's nice and soft. So now I'm gonna add the grated cauliflower. You have some large, a little bit large pieces here. That's okay. I'm gonna add also the soy sauce in here. Again, I'm using less sodium soy sauce. And that will be a 1/3 cup. And I'm gonna add some pepper flakes. Make sure that everything is coated with that soy sauce. A 1/4 teaspoon of pepper flakes. If you like it a little spicy, like we do, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Then the maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. You're going to cook this, stirring often for about 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the group of the whole grain. Now, the whole grain is, it's recommended that we have 6 ounces of whole grain. So that's about 1 ounce is equal to 1 slice of bread. I have a cup of cooked oatmeal, 1 small tortilla. I have a cup of cooked brown rice, half a cup of cooked couscous, or half a cup of cooked grits. So those are examples of ounces for our whole grains. And it's also recommended that we choose 100% whole grain instead of the refined grain. That's just because the whole grain, they use the whole seed, and that includes all the nutrients, all the vitamins that you need. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add the peas and the carrots to this. You want to continue cooking until the cauliflower rice is tender, crisp, and the vegetables are all nice and warm and tender. looking good. For our protein group, it is recommended that we have 5.5 ounces of protein. 1 ounce is equals to 1 ounce of cooked lean chicken, pork or beef, 1 ounce of tuna fish, a quarter cup of cooked beans, peas or lentils, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of hummus, and 1 egg. That's equal to 1 ounce. And our dairy, it is recommended that we get 3 cups of dairy every day. 1 cup counts as 1 cup of dairy milk or yogurt, 1 cup of lactose-free dairy, milk or yogurt. So if you're lactose intolerant, you can go with lactose-free. Okay, now I am finishing up with the cauliflower veggie stir fry, and I'm going to add the rice vinegar and sesame oil and the eggs. So the rice vinegar, 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar. And 2 teaspoons of the sesame oil. And I'm adding the eggs back in. And if you're going to add your peanuts, you can add those now also. I'm going to leave this out with peanuts. Okay. And just let it warm up just a little bit here. And you can taste it. If it needs a little bit more soy sauce, you can add a little bit more soy sauce in there. And you can adjust the seasoning